So I'm Will Schroeder. I am Harmjoy on GitHub and Twitter and all the socials. I work as a researcher at SpecterOps. I've been doing offensive operations and research for about 15 years or so.
And my name is Chagolla Christensen. I go by Tifkin on Twitter and all the socials, and same background. I've been doing red teaming and pen testing for 10, 15 years now, and I also work as a security researcher at SpecterOps. Yeah, so this is our first year at ZeefCon, and I've really enjoyed it. It's like a small, intimate atmosphere still, and had some really good conversations with people, really good talks. I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I agree with all that. Everyone's been really welcoming. We felt like very kind of taken care of, and it was just been a really, really great experience. Our talk was about Nemesis 2.0, which is an offensive file enrichment pipeline. We've been working on the Nemesis project for a couple of years, and we did a massive ground-up rewrite kind of at the start of the year. So our presentation was about kind of the vision, the lessons learned, and the mistakes we made along the way, and then kind of the new rewrite that we released this morning of the talk, and then where we're hoping to go in the future.
Main idea around it being to, streamline red team operations, the file analysis that you do during those assessments. So hopefully it can greatly benefit people. That's a good question. I think one, it takes a lot of engineering to do and time to do. It's also not a very interesting problem. Like, who wants to just write tools that analyze files all day? So I think that maybe is part of it. We're just gluttons for punishment, just trying to solve that problem.
I think to kind of add with that, it's well beyond just a simple project or set of scripts. If you're talking about, kind of a fairly big microservice, like multiple container architecture, it was probably one of the hardest problems and projects we've ever worked on. It took a lot of kind of time and effort. So I think probably a lot of people have wanted to build something similar, and maybe they have internally, but it was a lot more time investment than, building a C# project that abuse certificate services like we had in the past or something like that. I think some of the risks, if you're doing all the file analysis manually, is like you can potentially miss stuff. It's often not kind of repeatable and standardized across the board. It can take a lot of time, and you often won't be able to spend the sufficient amount of time doing the analysis kind of across the board. So you probably are going to miss things. And different operators with different levels of experience are going to do analysis in different ways, so things just kind of aren't standardized.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing for me is like everybody looks at a file differently. And you come from different experience levels, like whether you're somebody just entering the industry versus us who've been in here for a long time, or our backgrounds influence how we look at these files. Like, I may see a JSON file and just think, that's not worth anything, but somebody with more experience may know, oh, there's tokens or passwords or whatever inside of there. So I think trying to bring standardization through something like Nemesis and that analysis can help everybody, irregardless of your skill level.